Hey guys, welcome to Traditional Bow Hunting Wilderness Podcast. This is Jason Samkovic. Today we're going to talk about little, again, unseen, just a scouting tip here for you basically, but a great area. And thinking outside the box to understand what makes it a great area. But here, take a look at this, okay? Many people would look at this and go, this is nowhere that you want to be bow hunting, okay? You got a road right here. You got another road right there where my Renegade's parked at, right there that parallels this right here. You got all this open area. This is nothing. Nobody would want to hunt this. And I would agree with you. This is not a good spot to be. But there is, some key factors that make a spot like this incredible that nobody thinks about. And one of the reasons they're majorly overlooked. Deer need food, water, cover, and security, okay? Those are the key things. Well, obviously you have no security here. You really don't have any much food here. You got a little bit of browse, and but there's no cover, there's no security, there's no water. I get all that, I understand it. But when you look at this on a bigger picture, now if you're in my bow hunting whitetails course, you're going to actually see this as a bird's eye view, and I can show you more what's going on rather than just walking. So I can show you on an aerial photo and explain it to you. So if you're in that course, you'll see this. But if you're not in the course, I'm going to try my best to explain it to you. Now, yes, we have a road right here, okay? Big deal, it sucks. There's a road here. Those deer don't care, and you can see that it's kind of wore out here. This is actually not a car trail. This is actually a ORV trail, okay, for side-by-sides. It used to just be a single-track four-wheeler trail, but all the side-by-sides now we have made it this way. But this is a side-by-side trail here. And then if we look over here, and I break through just right through, you can see my car sitting right there if you see the silver in there through the trees. But if we look right here, we have another road, okay? This is also, this is the main trail that's used by side-by-sides and cars and things like that. You can see my car sitting right there on the side of it here. Let me drop in, but you can see me parked right there on the side. Okay, this is a major snowmobile trail, four-wheeler trail, ATV trail, ORV trail. Same thing right here. Now, we go over here and we have this right here. And you got this little cut trail. This actually was, like I said, a fire trail originally, just a fire break, but then the side-by-sides wore it out. But you look at this area, okay? Not much out here, but you have these. That there, that there, that right there, that over there, that right there. All those back there that you see, these are all white oaks, okay? We are surrounded by white oaks. Sorry if the camera lens is getting wet. It's raining out here, but it's also a perfect time to scout. So now we know we have the white oaks, okay? So that's a good advantage. That's why there's no sign in here right now. Deer have no reason to be here right now. But when those white oaks are dropping, they have reason to be here. Now, the other two features that make this really nice. What do we have in front of me? Oh my gosh, it's a hill. Really? A hill? Yes. That's the beauty of this. Look at this valley. Okay, you have a hillside here, little valley here with cover in it, and it leads right into this. See this thick crap right here? This is a gold mine, okay? This is a point. All right, we'll go up on the top and look at it. But what we have here is a point. You can actually still see some deer trails. You know, deer are using this. It's been raining all last night, raining today, so it's starting to wash a lot of that away. But there's not any reason for them here till these really start dropping. But look at open. All open, but white oak, white oak, white oak, white oak, white oak, white oak, white oaks everywhere in here. There's white oaks all over. Open area there that trailer wraps through. Look at this point right here. This point is incredible. And if you were to look on the other side of this point, which again, if you're in the course, you will see it, but I'm not actually walking over there. It is this kind of crap for 600 yards that way with zero oaks anywhere in there, and it gets into swamp on the other side over there. Knowing that the deer are going to be bedding in that swamp, and they are going to make their way out here at night to feed on these oaks when these are dropping at night, okay? What does that tell us? What is the advantage we have there? We have a destination of a food source, and a solid food source, the best one around for a certain couple weeks. We also have incredibly thick cover to get there. And 10 yards from that cover, we have whites, oaks right here for them. And a hillside of protection and cover. And a valley right here. And security because of this hillside. Security because of the proximity to this point. Security because of the density of the point. We have everything that we are looking for in this one spot right here. How do you hunt this? Good question. Now, could you set up maybe and go, oh, you know what, I'll set up right in the top of that tree? You could. Me and my daughter killed it. My daughter killed a deer out of the top of that white oak right there one time. They were crossing out, coming out of this point right here, and going right to that tree, and we were set up in that tree, and she killed a deer out of that tree. We had to use extra ratchet straps and everything to get up there. It was an absolute nightmare, but we were both in that tree, and she ended up killing a deer out of it. Could you do that if you wanted to? Yes, you could. I mean, it would be an option, all right? But there's better ways to do that. If you were to backtrack through this and move into here, take this backwards. Yes, I am already soaked to the bone. If you look, that's what color my pants should be right there. But they are, I am drenched already. I've been out here all day doing this. But if you come back in through here, they're going to work the edge of this or right through the middle. Let's just go right up through the middle and see here. Anything that you can hunt in here? Not really, okay? Pretty dense, pretty tight, not a lot of options without trimming stuff, and we're on public land here. You can't really trim anything like that, so you kind of lose that option, okay? Oh, what do we got here, though? Ouch. Coming over here, you got a nice, big, thick tree right here that you could probably set up to shoot that from if you wanted to, but look at how nasty, okay? Just, this is brutal right here, okay? This is really hard to do. So this here, not going to work that great, but oh, look at this. How about that for something to think about? Look at the size of that trail that runs right through there. Just insane. Look at that, okay? So that's a key factor. Big tree right there. If you were on private land, this would be something nice that you could trim up and clean up in here. If you look around in here, let's see, anything? Not really anything that you could shoot without doing some major work, which again is kind of hard to do. Maybe that pine right there, you could probably wiggle some shooting into here, but if they're coming at you, yeah, you could probably make that pine work if you wanted to, but there's other options. Now, you're going to have to kind of give this up, but I'm assuming that this is crossover, because see how it's going that way? That's wide open out there. That is going, let's take it actually. Let's walk it and see here. But I'm betting this is going to pop out right over here. Oh, soaked. Hang on. Yeah, see, this comes right out this way. Breaks right out. Here, see there, we're still on that point. That's still thick woods. There's that open area out here. Here's the oaks. But see how this goes this way? So now what we learned is this is them taking a shortcut. This is not going the way I'm going. This is coming from the woods over there. The road is right over there. Here's our other little road. There's that oak that my daughter killed that deer from, but they are coming through here, going this way to get up there to the oak. So they're using this point. That's just another avenue of this point. So knowing that they're using this point, knowing that right on the tip of it is too hard to shoot and we don't have a lot of option, what we can do is backtrack to here a little bit, okay? So we know they're coming through. We know that they're heading this direction and going this way. We know that they want to get out here and get to these oaks. We got a couple of things that we can do. A, we have to pay attention to what oaks are dropping when. Okay, what is the key oak? What is the best one? You have a lot of them here. If it happens to be that tree right there is the main oak that's dropping, we're going to know that those deer are not using this spot. They're going to come from over there, which, like I said, you can see how thick and nasty everything is. The road is right there. Okay, the road is literally right here. That main road, that's it, right there. That's the main road, okay? Other road here. But if they're going to this oak, we know that they are going to be coming out of here and heading in this direction towards that tree. So then we have to find a spot in here. There really isn't a spot right here. This is too low and too scrubby unless you got on the ground, which is why me and my daughter were up in that tree, but you could go across and catch them there. If it's oaks up here, which is the key, that's the better one. That one's acceptable. I'll hunt that all day long and I'll cut them off right over here all day. But if they are heading to these oaks here, which again, if you notice, this one here is a solo tree all by itself, and those ones are a long ways away from it. Here you got like 10 of them in a clump right up here, and you got the hillside advantage, the valley, all that stuff. That's what I really like, okay? That's giving me tremendous options. So when I know that it's these that are the ones they're keying in on and not this one, which I can tell by the road, I can just simply drive down this road and take a look and see if I got fresh acorns or just leftover caps or what I got going on here. And I can tell by all the tracks that'll be here. This is a gold mine because of this road. It will show me how much activity is here versus how much activity is coming out over here. When I know the amount of activity is up here and heading towards all those, that's when I want to make my move. I know that the deer are bedded way back in there. I know that the deer are heading way over here for these oaks, and they're going to hit all of these ones on their way out. I know they want to use this hill right here to their advantage, this flat up here. I know they're coming through here, so now that's when I come in and strike. So what I want to do then is find a tree that is going to accommodate me shooting this major run, which is probably the majority where they're coming from, and them coming through this swale right here as they come out of that swale. Again, if you're in the course, you're going to see this on overhead view, and it'll make sense. But that's kind of like a little bog swamp right here, a little high ground on the edge of it. They're coming out of that high ground edge. Or here, that's all open up there. Okay, so it's all activities coming from here, this direction, this way. We got a major trail here. We got this stuff here. Now, if you look at it from this side, right over here, look at how much shooting we have in here. Look at the opportunities in here. This is a gold mine. We know that trail's right there. Soaking again, soaking. I mean, literally, look at how this stuff is here. I mean, when I say soaked, I mean, you can't beat this. But, so look at here. Look at this tree right here. I can shoot that trail. I can shoot any of them that come through here. From there, I have a 10-yard, 12-yard shot into there to cover that. You can see the other side. It's not very far, but I can cover 80% of this from that tree. Now, I can also cover it from this tree right here. Will let me shoot that way and shoot that this way. And as you can see with the gap here, I can shoot from that tree right out into here too and catch that trail. So now, when we were up there in that thick stuff at the point, we were going, oh, there's just nowhere to hunt this. By jumping back just a little bit, we realized quickly that there is tremendous options to shoot this. Now, here's the funny part. How many people are going to hunt right here? I mean, show of hands, me, 100%. How many of you guys? How many other people? I have lived here now. I have hunted this area for almost 30 years. I have never seen another person ever hunt right here. Why? Because we have a road right there, wide open, and we have a road, if we walk over here and look, right there. The road is right there. It is 15 yards, 10 yards. That is, we'll walk out there. We're going to go out that way and look. But so this is, we know that this spot I'm in right here is a gold mine. Two good trees. That tree and that tree right there. That tree right there lets us shoot all this. Now, right now, it's pretty thick. Look at how thick this is in here, how tall this is. But from up there, you can shoot this. So I'm in a little hole right here, but you have the high side. See, look at, I mean, I'm in a low spot, but look at the height difference from, I mean, that's almost eye level with me for ground there. And then that opens up over here, as you can see. So you gain all of the shooting that you need in here. See it? See how it opens up right there and gets leveled out? And there's that tree. You have perfect shooting. Again, I'm soaked. I don't feel like tromping through this crap to back show you, but you can look and see how open that is right there, giving you perfect shooting to that tree and almost to that tree, but that tree can catch it when they break right around the corner of this. And you can see the open area right out there. Like I said, it's not that big of an area to figure out here, but wiggling through here right now is kind of nasty because it is August. All right, but you can see, look at, here is the road. Look at the trail I'm on, okay? Trail's insane right here. But look, road right here. Okay, my car right there. Look at this right here. Okay, we got all this traffic coming in and out of here. Now, it may go up a little further, you see here, but you can see where it swings back. It's going to neck down. So everything, all activity you need is going to be from right here to right up here by my car where they all shoot in this way. Coming out of this stuff gives you that perfect scenario. So that is how you take an area that is overlooked where no heck you could even hunt it. I don't know why it looks kind of thick on the sides, but I mean, it doesn't, you don't need a lot, but there's those trees that we're looking at. See that? Let me zoom in. Okay, and let me look at where it is. That tree right here under at the tip of my finger going up, that tree is the tree we are looking at. And then the other one is that tree right back there. Those are those two trees that will shoot 90% of this and give you everything that you need to have to be able to hunt this. Look at, see, I mean, you can see it cuts back right here. That trail came out of here, cuts right across here, right through this little edge and goes that way and gets all that. So this is a perfect way to be able to capitalize on a spot that nobody knows about, that's 100% overlooked, that during that 2-week period, you can see, look at a trail here. Look at, see, I mean, let me move this stuff here so you can see this from fall. Look at this. Hang on here, let's push that way. Look at this trail that comes up through here, right here, that is just beat down right there. That is from oak activity coming through there. Notice how they love to hug this super thick stuff. Okay, they like that, but that is a trail going right up in a direction we want it to. And the reason they're doing that was because there's oaks there at that certain time. It is a key spot. It is fantastic. We have killed a lot of deer around here. But see, the tricky part that we have here is it's, you know, these white oaks for us are very hit or miss right here. This is a once every 5 or 6 or 7 years be able to hunt this spot. And the reason for that is white oaks fall early and our season doesn't open until October 1st. These are always hit first because they are the first oaks anything coming out of this swamp is going to hit, is going to be these ones here. With that said, they are going to devour them quickly because they are such perfect proximity to cover. And the problem is, again, these acorns are going to fall. They're going to start falling mid-September. Okay, early mid-September, like around the 10th, 12th, something like that of September is when these start falling. By the time October 1st gets here, there is nothing left on some of these trees and it makes it hard for us to hunt. Every once in a while, we'll still have activity here and a few leftover acorns that where on October 1st or October 2nd, we can kill a deer. You know, and that's what we've done. But you get like 1 or 2 days. That's the downside to this spot for us. Many of you guys live in states or in different climates where you're going to have good quality white oaks hitting the ground during your season. We don't have a lot of that here. Sometimes, but not a lot here. But if that's the case, we don't have that in this particular area, I should say. There's not enough of them and they're wiped out quick. If we were in a thick oak patch where you had, you know, 150 oak trees, all white oaks dropping, there'll be enough left over because they can't eat them fast enough. In a place like this where you got 15, 20 trees, right here is all that matters. They hit it and they hit it hard and they hit it like a vacuum and they destroy it very quickly. With that said, with our October 1st opener, we do not get to take advantage of this. It is done before the season starts. Trust me, I know I've made the mistake of coming out here, you know, at the end of September, like on the 20th, going, oh my God, this is just wrecked. This is awesome. This is going to be incredible. And then coming out here and setting up on the 1st and not seeing a deer at all. And the sign just being gone and dead. It's too late. It's already over. It's gone. It's done. So keep that in mind. Pay attention to how that stuff works. But a simple spot like this, pure power, pure power, pure power, perfect funnels, perfect setup. Take advantage of it when you can if you're in a place that'll allow you to do that as far as timing wise with the acorn drop and things like that. But don't overlook these. This spot is literally, it is 25 yards from this road that I'm on and 10 yards from that road, and it is major traffic through here in a very populated area, and yet nobody ever hunts it. And it's, you know, if you time that acorn drop right, you'll see, I mean, tons of deer. I mean, absolutely, I mean, insane tons of deer. Well, it's amazing what you can do if you're not afraid to think outside of the box and hunt places that other people don't hunt, but you need to look for the areas that make it worthwhile. There is nothing here, yet there is so much here if you just know what you're looking for. That course, my bow hunting whitetails course, will teach you how to find that stuff, find those overlooked hot spots and those gold mines. You should definitely check it out. Description is in the video below, or go to tbwpodcast.com, tbwpodcast.com, or just Google search traditional bow hunting and wilderness podcast. It's on the website. It's easy to find. But that course will teach you that stuff, you know, help you out. And if you're already in the course, watch for this full video where you're going to get the aerial view to show you where the swamp is, where the deer do, why they do it, how it is, and I'll have everything in there for you. So, all right, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.